Good morning, students. So, how are you? Again, we are here to discuss about our next topic. So, we have started with introductory macroeconomics and our chapter 7 aggregate demand, aggregate supply and related concepts we have started already. So, in this topic we have completed components of AD. As we all know that component of AD in two sector economy, like first is closed economy and second is open economy. So component of AD in closed economy we have already cleared. In this economy there is no relation with the rest of the world, and further it is divided into two parts. Two sector closed economy where AD equals to C plus I. It means there is no role of government. And three sector closed economy means AD equals to C plus I plus G. It means household, producer, and here is government. There is control of government in this sector, three sectors. And the next is components of AD in open economy. AD equals to C plus I plus G plus net exports. It means there is a close relation with the rest of the world. We have completed in the last video. So dear student, today our topic is concept of AS, concept of aggregate supply. As we have completed about aggregate demand, so now aggregate supply is AS refers to flow of goods and services as planned by producers during an accounting year. Okay, and it always shows the flow of income as producer sales, so income generated. Clear students? So aggregate demand is total expenditure and ultimately it is equals to aggregate supply, because एक कंज्यूमर जो खर्च करता है वो वापस किसके पास रिटर्न जाता है? इट अल्टीमेटली गोज टू producer sellers. Okay, so AD equals to AS. So today we will learn about that thing. Okay, so here is the AS schedule, table of AS. When income is 0, AS is also 0. Suppose we are not selling anything, so there is no income. Okay, when income is 20, AS equals to 20. Income is 40, AS is 40. Again 60, AS is 60. Income is 80, AS is 80. Income is 100, AS is 100. It means it is showing that income equals to AS, aggregate supply. How much a producers earn, it is a part of income. जितना वो सेल करता है उतना वो अर्न करता है, तो इनकम और AS always be same and it is shows by always be a 45-degree angle. If suppose we just prepare AS on the graph, O, X and Y is here, so normally it will is a part AS equals to Y and it is always be 45 degree. It is always be 45 degree angle. Simply a straight line which will show AS equals to Y. Okay, dear student. So AS means aggregate supply. It is that part of income that a producers earn from selling of goods and services. So here is a diagram. So in this diagram you can easily learn that on the x-axis income or GDP you can show, on the y-axis you can show aggregate supply, or here is a simple line that is 45-degree line. You can see here Y equals to AS, that is AS schedule. Okay, dear student, and AS line happens to be 45-degree line. This is because AS on the y-axis is identical with the Y. It means it is always be similar to income. Clear? So AS line always be 45-degree line. Okay, so next is our next topic is consumption function. AS is completed. AS means it always be equals to Y. So simply 45-degree line will show the AS. So now our next topic is consumption function. So what is consumption function? Consumption function related to consumption. Okay, it means it is related to AD. So consumption function means it is a functional relationship between consumption and income. Consumption and income always show the relation and it is known as consumption function. Clear? कंजम्पशन और इनकम के बीच में हमेशा रिलेशन होगा और ये किससे शो होगा? कंजम्पशन फंक्शन से शो होगा. क्लियर स्टूडेंट? So there are the few important points which we can learn in this consumption function. That is, C is always some minimum level of consumption. इकोनॉमी में हमेशा कुछ मिनिमम लेवल ऑफ कंजम्पशन होता है. इवन when income is zero, अगर इनकम ज़ीरो भी है तो भी. In the earlier videos we have discussed about that when there is no income then we'll consume something. So it means we use our past savings. या तो हम अपनी past saving use कर रहे हैं और either we are just borrowing from the anyone, या हम किसी से उधार लेकर उसे use कर रहे हैं. So consumption never be zero. So when income is zero and there is a part of consumption, that is minimum consumption, or it is known as autonomous consumption, or it will be shows by C bar. We will show it. Consumption shows by C, that is consumption, but minimum consumption always be shows by C bar. Getting my point, student? Okay, so next is consumption function. It means table of consumption function. When income is zero, there is a consumption 20. So student, इसी पॉइंट को आपको समझना है. When income is zero and there is a consumption, that is C bar or equals to 20. When income is zero, this is the main point. When income is zero or there is a consumption in the economy, that is minimum or autonomous consumption in the economy. Clear? When income is 50, consumption is 60. Again, consumption is greater than income. But when income is 100, consumption is 100. It means we are spending our entire income on consumption. हम अपनी पूरी की पूरी income को खर्च कर रहे हैं. There is nothing left. यहाँ कुछ नहीं बचा है हमारे पास. हमारे पास 100 rupees है और we spend on consumption, that is 100. And in the next point, income is 150 and consumption is 140. It means there is just some savings in the economy. Clear student? After the equilibrium point, or where is the equilibrium point? When income equals to consumption. When income equals to consumption, that is equilibrium, break even point in the economy. If after that point income increases, then it will always be greater than consumption. It means people start savings. एक इक्विलिब्रियम पॉइंट के बाद, एक ब्रेक इवन पॉइंट के बाद लोग कुछ सेव करना शुरू कर देते हैं. दैट इज सेविंग. क्लियर? एंड व्हेन इनकम इक्वल्स टू कंजम्पशन, y इक्वल्स टू c, हेयर सेविंग इज जीरो. हेयर सेविंग इज जीरो बिकॉज वी आर कंज्यूमिंग आवर एंटायर इनकम. हम अपनी पूरी इनकम खर्च कर रहे हैं तो सेविंग क्या होगी? जीरो होगी. क्लियर स्टूडेंट? सो हियर आर two things which is important, really important. C bar, that is minimum consumption, which is reflected by C bar. Clear? When income is zero. And second is when actually saving starts. After the break even point, savings will be start. Okay, so next is diagrammatic presentation. Or in diagrammatic presentation you can easily see that on the x-axis there is a income or GDP you can show. On the y-axis here is consumption, because we are showing the diagram of consumption. Income, it will always show by the 45 degree line, as we discussed earlier beta कि income and AS always be equal and it is reflected by 45 degree angle. So a simple line will be there. But here is the consumption. So look at that point. When income is zero, but here is a consumption is 20. Income is zero and consumption is 20. So it means consumption never start with zero. It will always start from the y-axis. That is minimum consumption. Here minimum consumption is C bar is 20. Minimum consumption is 20. Clear student? Yes beta. This is very important point in this diagram. That on x-axis income or GDP we will show. On the x-axis we will show consumption, and here is a line that is 45 degree. It is 45 degree line. Okay, and next is C line, that is consumption line, which will be start from the 20, and where the both point will be meet. जहाँ ये दोनों पॉइंट मीट होंगे, here is our point, break even point. Break even point means income equals to consumption, and here saving equals to 0. That is break even point. Income equals to consumption and saving is 0. That is break even point. So student, up to this point, it means entire income is spent on consumption, nothing is left. But after that point, there is a difference between both line. This is saving point. After the equilibrium point, people start savings. Clear? Yes, student. Okay, so the next one is APC and MPC. Dear student, it is really important point. What is APC and MPC? First of all, we learn about consumption function. Consumption function means a functional relationship between consumption and income. It has two part. अब इसके दो पार्ट हैं. That is, first is APC and second is MPC. APC, average propensity to consume. MPC, marginal propensity to consume. Okay. So what is APC? APC is average propensity to consume and MPC is marginal propensity to consume. Both are the ratios. Both are the ratio. In APC, we will divide consumption, total consumption by total income. Or in MPC, we will divide additional consumption with additional income. Getting my point? So consumption function has two part, APC and MPC. APC means average propensity to consume. How will you calculate? Total consumption divided by total income. Here is the formula. And MPC means marginal propensity to consume. It means additional consumption divided by additional income. Here is the formula. Clear? So now get ready to solve a question, numerical question. Yes, so first of all, learn about the C, that is consumption. How will we show the algebraic presentation of consumption? Here is the algebraic presentation of consumption. Yes. C equals to C bar plus BY. It means C equals to C bar plus BY. So dear student, look at here. Here is the simple line. C equals to, C is consumption. C bar minimum consumption. Or how will you identify that? When income is 0 or in front of that if consumption is given. अगर income 0 और उसके सामने कुछ consumption है, that is C bar. Getting? And BY. BY. So now what is B here? Y is income. Or what is B here? B is M. B is MPC. Marginal propensity to consume, which will be given in your question. So don't worry about that. So first of all, today we will calculate C. That how to calculate consumption in numerical form. So it is equals to C bar plus BY. B means MPC, marginal propensity to consume. Okay. So here is the numerical form. Find C. It means calculate consumption when C bar equals to 100. C bar equals to 100. Student, here is minimum consumption. This is your minimum consumption. MPC already given in the question, that is 0.5, and Y income is already given, that is 1000. So it means we have to calculate C, or as I told you, C equals to C bar, you can see in formula also, plus MPC and multiply Y. Clear? So how will you calculate that one? Here is simple description. C equals to 200, that is C bar, plus 0.5. 0.5 is MPC and Y is 1000. So now 200 will be same, multiply 1000 with 0.5, that is 500. So total 200 plus 500 equals to 700. So C equals to simply 700. This is your numerical part. Okay, so what we have discussed in this video, beta, we have first of all discussed about the AS, aggregate supply. It is always be equals to income and shows by 45 degree line, simply. Then after we have started our next topic, that is consumption function. Consumption function means functional relationship between consumption and income. ओके तो फर्दर इट इज़ डिवाइड इनटू टू पार्ट्स, ये दो पार्ट्स में डिवाइड होता है, एमपीसी और एपीसी. एमपीसी मीन्स मार्जिनल परपोर्सिटी टू कंज्यूम and the formula is additional consumption divided by additional income. And APC, it is a relation between total consumption and total income, and the formula is total consumption divided by total income. And the next is algebraic treatment. Algebraic treatment means that how will you calculate C. So the simple formula is C bar plus BY. B means MPC here, and here is the numerical that C equals to C bar plus MPC Y, as we discussed. So C is minimum consumption, which is already given, MPC is given, Y is given. You have to fill all the entries in the given formula, and simply you can calculate C. So this is for today. So just beta watch the video carefully, and for any query you can call me and try the questions related to this topic. Okay, God bless you.